Ever wonder what makes an economy tick? Today, we're diving into the systems that run the world.
So how do we classify them? It might seem super complex, but there are two main ways to look at it. First, you look at its stage of development. And second, you look at its underlying economic system.
All right, let's kick things off with that first lens, the development divide. This is a big one.
And you can really see the split here. We're talking big differences in income, education, and health. Take population. In developing economies, it can shoot up by over 2% every single year.
Compare that to developed economies, where that growth rate is often way less than 1%. Okay, now for that second lens, the system itself. Let's start with maybe the most famous one, capitalism. Think free enterprise or a market economy. It's all about private ownership and minimal government interference. A key idea here is the invisible hand. That's just supply and demand setting prices, not the government.
So, the big plus here is how it encourages risk-taking, new tech, and of course, economic freedom.
Okay, now let's flip to the other side of the coin, socialism. It's a totally different approach. Here, it's the state or the public that owns and controls pretty much everything. So the goal isn't profit, it's social welfare, driven by central planning to create more equality. The big advantages? Things like stability, social security, and a more equal distribution of wealth. So yeah, this really spells out the core conflict, private profit versus public welfare.
So which system do most countries actually use? Surprise! It's neither. Most look for a middle ground.
Enter the mixed economy, which tries to get the best of both worlds in a single system.
The whole idea is that the public and private sectors can actually exist side by side.
So you get economic freedom, but with government regulation to make sure social welfare is protected.
But of course, none of these systems exist in a bubble. They all interact on the world stage.
Groups like the G20 bring all these economies together to work on global financial stability.
So which system is best? That's the big question. And honestly, the answer is always evolving.